Things are not ever would it appear, so it seems. I'm a one-man army, but I'm not nothing without my team. Shout out to the true supporters. Like, comment, and subscribe, share. Turn on your post notifications if you rocking with me. Now, also, if you're able to, if you want to donate, the link will be in the descriptions to the growth of this channel. We're going up. Now let's get to it. This video is going to be called Let the Dead Bury the Dead. Now, some people might not understand or fully comprehend, that meaning. Not everybody might not know what that means. So I'm here to break that down real quick. Okay? So, a lot of bury the dead, let the dead bury the dead pretty much means there's pretty much a lot of people that's quote unquote living that's already dead. Meaning they not gonna listen, they're not gonna pay attention to the signs, they're not gonna care. They can see the destruction going on. I'm not a big Bible thumper, but it's kind of like in the story of Jesus, I think when they said the flood was coming. That's a perfect example. And the people wasn't listening and they was laughing and joking until it was too late and it actually happened. Now you could take that literally or you could take that, metaphorically. There's just a lot of people that's living certain lives, including myself. Sometimes I fall guilty fighting demons, but at the same time, I do feel like my good outweigh anything that you would consider bad. Now, there's a lot of different people, entities, or whatever you want to label people in this day and age, because people are getting out of their sleep. But there's still people that's in a deep sleep that love to participate in this matrix, And I try to be careful with my words because I do understand that a lot of these words are spells. But I'm knee deep in this, if not deeper, being born in this system, label things that we're not, that I'm not, etc. But that's for another video. A lot of these individuals, they're like pretty much zombies. They are the walking dead because their mind is just not where it should be. They're just here kind of like the background people or whatever people label that is in this movie. You got extras. It seems like they just around. Because if you don't want to listen, if you're not trying to elevate, if you're not trying to get downloads and be, on a positive note and trying to grow spiritually, then what are you doing? On social media, at the club, drinking. Some of these people, man, they be older and still doing the same things. Still arguing and fighting. Still, and I always say none of us perfect because I've gotten to arguments with people. I've lusted. Come on, man. I ain't never saying that I don't fight with demons, but I've recognized certain things and I've been working on it and I'm proud of myself. Because I've came a long way. And if you came a long way, you should be proud of yourself too. As long as you're working on being positive and trying to be close, the closest to perfect as possible, meaning your thoughts saying, oh, I'm going to try to get up and get over on somebody. Or try to scam somebody. Because to me, that's let the dead bury the dead as well. Like people that's, I understand there are certain people born into situations, family, gangs and all that, I get it. But if you have not elevated this far and all the warning signs and the information, and you still running around gang banging and, shooting at each other, etc. And I get it. It's the domino effect. People don't want to let their homies or retaliation, this, that, and the third. But you got to realize that all of this is a trap, and you already know this. A lot of this information, a lot of these people already know, but it takes people like me to remind you, and it's still in your head. So yeah, letting the bury the dead is because these people don't want to wake up. Some of these people enjoy this lifestyle. They are, what is that, when they used to go into jail or prison, institutionalized. To me, it reminds me of that too. The title of this video, because it's like you got some people that cannot stay out of slavery, because that's exactly what it is, even though none of us free on the outside world. But they keep going and literally being chained up, and it's like you do have choices in life, but some of these people, it's like they don't. And I hate to say that like that, because but literally they don't. It's like a person that's institutionalized. It's like they're not learning anything. They keep going back, and some of them actually want to go back, and they want to be told what to do. To me, that's the same thing of how this matrix is, and the people that's going to be stuck here, because there's a lot of people that naturally can't evolve, and they already know that, and that's why they jealous of certain people and everything else. But even the ones that's supposed to be vibrating high and doing things, a lot of us and a lot of them are lost. And I say us, include me, because I feel like what they call an alcoholic, when you still label, because I'm still learning. You know, I'm getting acquainted with my demons, and I'm fighting with other demons, etc. to, you know, in this spiritual warfare. You know, so yeah, and just like this video and these messages that me and others that's really sincere is putting out here, and it's resonating with the real people that's feeling this and understanding this, I don't have to always get so deep. I can say something so simple if you pay attention, and you can learn from it. You can learn something from a baby. Age does not matter about learning, because we all learning. Just like knowledge is infinite, learning is infinite. Sometimes you may perceive something that may not turn out to be that way. You research it and study it and do what you got to do again. But for the ones that don't want to improve, don't want to change their environments, their sceneries, they want to be down with the same program, they don't care about improving anything, and they want to bite the cheese that the enemy put out for them to feast on all the time, then those people are already DEAD. So I'm in this video, man, but shout out to all the true supporters. You know, it's ones, triple ones, that is.